So, we all know that obviously the earth is round.
Actually, no. That would just be your assumption that we all know it's round. No. Why would we even be having this conversation or this debate, if you will, in the first place? I am a flat earther, or actually, I just like to say that the globe or the accepted model doesn't exist. I don't think it is a sphere. You're saying everybody knows it's round. There's actually a difference between round and a sphere, or a ball, or a pear, if you will. So you actually have to be more specific when you say everyone knows it's round, because I can have a round, flat piece of paper, and that's round, right? A frisbee is round. So when we all know it's round doesn't make sense, because from your argument, I think what you want to say is we all know it's a sphere, is I think what you're trying to say. But again, we're having this debate because we all don't know that. And in fact, there is a growing number of people who believe the earth is flat, or at least not a globe. And this growing number of people is growing by the day. And that is actually completely provable.
What the fuck me in the... Now why would you go and say something dumb like that that is going to make your father regret paying school fees for you?
Excuse me? That's how you're gonna open up this debate? With a personal attack on me? I'm sorry, I thought we were gonna talk about a sphere earth versus a flat earth. And you're gonna attack me personally right out of the gate? I don't see how that has anything to do with this conversation. But I'll go ahead and answer your question. I actually did not have my father pay for my education. I went to public school. A lot of people, when they're poor in America, or even ones that aren't poor, we get hustled off into public school. Your parents have a choice. They get to try to school you themselves, or they have to send you to public school, or pay to send you to like a boarding school. And I went to public school like most people did, okay? So I went to public school, all right? My dad didn't pay for my education, okay? Or my indoctrination, as I like to call it. And you know what? When I was 24 years old and I was tired of being a dirtbag, I actually decided to go to college because I heard that I could get a federal grant. So I actually went and I got a federal grant because I was dirt poor, and I went to college at community college for free. I graduated from Modesto Junior College, all right, and I parlayed that into a 4-year university, California State University of Stanislaus, where I graduated 2 years later. So I actually have a degree in psychology. Thank you very much. But I had to be dirt fucking poor to get that, okay? So, basically, I got a free education and my daddy didn't fucking pay for it, okay? Now let's try to get back to the flat earth versus sphere earth debate, if we can. Is that cool?
Do you just want people to hate you?
No, I don't want people to hate me. What I want people to do is to wake up and investigate the shape of the earth. It's not what they told you it was. You must wake up and investigate for yourself what the shape of the earth is. Don't listen to people telling you they know it's round, they know it's this, and they know it's that. Investigate for yourself.
Because maybe you want to be liked for being a dumbass. Because you know that some people like dumbasses. If not, Katie Hopkins wouldn't have been married 2 times. And she is allowed to breed children and put all her thoughts in there.
What? Dude, can we get back to the argument? Please? the debate, flat Earth versus sphere Earth. What you just said made no coherent sense to me. I think during your incoherent rambling you said something about a woman, Katie Hopkins, I don't know who that is, and then her being married and then hot dogs or something. Dude, I don't know if English is your first language or if you speak multiple languages. If you speak more than one language, I totally respect that. I can't speak any other languages, so if that's your second language is English and that's the best you can do, I respect that. But I didn't quite understand that, and what I thought I heard was Katie and Hopkins and getting married and then something about hot dogs. So that is definitely not part of the argument, and what you're doing actually is you're diverting attention away from the argument. You're diverting attention away from the flat Earth versus sphere Earth debate, okay? I mean, is that what you were sent to do? Were you sent to divert attention away from us? Divert attention away from this argument? Hey pal, let's get back to the curvature. There isn't any curvature, okay? The curvature is not detectable and it's not measurable. And I implore everyone to go out and check it out for themselves. There is no curvature.
Genius! What about the images I see with my own naked eyes when I'm on a plane? Sometimes when I'm on a plane, I can see the Earth's curvature from the plane.
So let me get this straight. You're saying when you were on an airplane, you saw the curvature of the Earth? Listen, that implies that all of us flat earthers, and there's a lot of them, that none of us have ever been on a plane before, and none of us have ever looked out the window. Or we look out the window and we see a flat horizon, and our eyes are wrong? So we should trust your eyes? Listen, I don't know if you know this, but the images of your world with curves or as a ball are CGI. They're paintings, they're computer-generated images, or they're paintings, okay? Or a little of both. You get what I'm saying? Anything with a curve and the Earth is a fake. It's a fraud. It's either a GoPro lens trick, it's a CGI image, or it's a painting, okay? Get it?
Are you telling me that the plane's window have CGI or painting in them? And make up your mind, is it CGI or painting?
No, the plane's window isn't CGI. The plane's window isn't the painting. Can't believe I actually have to answer these questions. The images of Earth you've seen as pictures with curves or as a ball are computer-generated images, or they're paintings, or it's a GoPro lens image, okay? So therefore, you've seen those images all your life, those pictures, and you associate that with what's out your window, and maybe that tricks you into seeing a curve. That's what I was getting at. You've been seeing fake images of the Earth your whole life. You have never, with your naked eyes, ever seen the Earth as a ball from space. You never have. But you just have blind faith that that's what it looks like. So what I'm telling you is, those pictures of Earth from space are CGI, computer-generated images, okay? Or they're paintings, or a little of both. Do you get what I'm saying now? Your plane window is not a fucking painting or a CGI. Jeez.
Liar!
I'm not lying. Have you ever looked at these images? They're clearly CGI and paintings. NASA admits that they're composites. Didn't you know that? Look, man, it's 2016 and they don't have a satellite trained on the Earth. We have all these satellites out there supposedly, but we don't have any genuine images of the Earth. Why can't they train a satellite on the Earth? It's 2016 and we don't have a satellite trained on the Earth 24 hours a day. Get the whole Earth from space 24 hours a day in real time, making a full revolution. We don't have that. Don't you think that would be a wonderful scientific achievement to have a satellite trained on Earth for a full 24-hour cycle? We don't have that, and that is a major, major problem.
I remember in 2013 when we, the human race, accomplished this tremendous achievement of sending a dildo into space and record it in real time. Evidence. On that fateful day, I sat there and watched a black dildo penetrate through the air in real time with my own naked eyes, and I saw the curvature of the earth in that video in real time, bro.
You, sir, just fucked up. You just showed us a video of a black dildo and the Earth going from concave to convex over and over again. Your image that you picked out, your video, shows a convex and a concave Earth in both the same video. You fucked up, dude. You could have showed us anything, and instead you showed us proof that you're full of shit. You just showed us a convexing and concaving Earth, and it convex and concave over and over again. That's indicative of the GoPro fucking lens, man. Come on. A camera bobbing up and down. Come on, dude. The camera's bobbing up and down. You're getting a convex and concave Earth. Why don't you just freeze it when it's in between? Guess what? It's flat. Freeze that screen between concave and convex and it's flat. You done fucked up. You didn't prove nothing. And in fact, I think you have the dildo on the screen to divert attention away. Why did you even include the dildo? Of all the evidence you could have picked out, you picked out a convexing and concaving Earth with a fucking dildo? Congratulations, man. You are making all the ball earthers look really, really smart and intelligent. A black dildo, which you're using to divert attention away from the argument and make it all look like bullshit. Haha, I see this. I see what you're doing. And then you have a convex and concaving Earth. Ha ha ha. Convex, concave, convexing, concave. You blew it. Ha ha ha.
Fraud, a wrongful or criminal deception intended to result in financial or personal gain. How the father-fucking fact does Iran's space agency and North Korea's space agency benefit financially from telling people that the earth is round instead of flat?
Well, that is a good question. That's probably your first good question you've asked. They benefit financially by stealing our fucking money. NASA steals our money here in America, and RASA steals the Russians' money. So basically, any country with a space agency gets their money stolen. It comes out of your taxes. NASA steals money right out of our fucking taxes. We can't do anything about it. They're stealing our money, and they're using it for things that isn't what they said they were going to use it for. They say they're going to use it for space exploration, and they're not exploring any space, okay? They're lying to us. They're stealing our money in return for CGI and paintings. And the other reason is power. They're stealing away our minds. They want us to believe in a bunch of bullshit that doesn't exist so they can steal away our minds from us. They're stealing our money and they're stealing our minds.
What money? What money? Nobody is giving anybody money for the art being round. That is like saying we are giving sailors money for water being in the ocean. What?
What the hell are you talking about? I didn't say anyone was giving anyone any money for the earth being flat. You're trying to turn around my words against me and flip them around and try to make it sound like I said something that I didn't say. I didn't say anyone was giving anyone money because of the earth being flat. You said that. I said they're stealing our fucking money. They're stealing our tax dollars. I don't know if you know how it works, but when we go to work and we make a paycheck, if we make it legally, they steal money right out of our paycheck. And they say it's for good things. Good things. You know, like NASA and stuff like that. You know, keeping the roads up to date and keeping the, you know, the community from falling apart. I'm cool with that. You want to take some money out for that? Okay. But they're stealing our money when it comes to NASA. Taking it right out of our checks. That's the money I'm talking about. Nobody's giving anyone any money for it being flat, or having our money stolen while they lie to us about it being a ball.
You, sir, are dreaming. Even if the earth was flat, the space agencies will still get their money for research. So what would be the point of lying?
What would be the point? What would be the point of lying? I already explained that. They want to steal your mind from you. They want to fill your brain with a bunch of bullshit so that nothing you believe is true. If they make you think you came from a magic explosion called the Big Bang, then you'll probably also think that you evolved from a fucking monkey. Alright? That is the control. That is the deception. Maybe they're keeping you away from your creator. I don't know if you believe in a God or a creator, but maybe that's what they're keeping you from. Maybe that's what they're lying about. That is something to lie about. Maybe they're evil people and they don't want you to experience your true spirituality. They don't want you to find out who God is, what God is. So they're keeping it from you. Or there's also the option of more land. More land equals more resources. Commodity. Be pretty tough to have us go to work, pay taxes, if we could all go on a boat, ship over to the new land, pick out some new land for ourselves, like they did back in the day when they came to America and discovered the new world. Guess what, people? Columbus Day can happen again. There's more land out there, possibly. They're keeping God away from you, possibly. Your creation. Maybe that's something worth lying about. Or maybe not.
Hell to the end to the no. Who the hell is gaining money from the earth being round instead of flat? No one. No one. Go and listen to Alicia Keys and get that through your thick head. No one. No one.
I believe I already thoroughly explained. NASA is stealing our money. All space agencies are stealing money because they don't go to space. They're lying. And they don't steal it because the earth is flat and not round. I don't think you get it. They're stealing our money and controlling us and stealing our mind. It is a collective conspiracy. It is the greatest conspiracy ever in the history of man, ever perpetrated against mankind. And it is imperative that people wake up to this. It is imperative. And if you're going to talk about Alicia Keys and listening to a song, you should listen to a song by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Alright, it's called Californication. It says, space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. And where do they get that money from to make that movie in that Hollywood basement? They get it from our fucking tax dollars. They steal it from us.
This is hands down the dumbest conspiracy theory I've ever had in my entire life. Even dumber than the lizard people are the ones controlling the Illuminati, and the Illuminati are controlling the rich people on earth, and the Illuminati get their marching orders from lizard and snake people. This is worse than that.
Well, your personal preference of which conspiracy is the worst is just your subjective opinion, okay? And it's all just completely subjective. And if the flat earth is the worst conspiracy in your opinion, you're welcome to that opinion. In my opinion, it's the greatest conspiracy of all times. And anyone can go outside and check it out for themselves. They can't hide the flat earth from you. Ladies and gentlemen, water does not curve. They say on a ball earth that's 25,000 miles in circumference that the earth must curve at 8 inches per mile when you square the mile. Alright? So the first mile is going to be 8 inches of curvature drop. In the second mile, you're going to have 2 times 2, which is 4, times 8, which is 32. 32 inches of curvature drop. Okay? Now this continues. It's 8 inches per mile squared, and this continues, and at 50 miles, it's 1,667 feet of curvature drop. Now, ask yourself, why can we see buildings across Lake Michigan from over 50 miles away? None of those buildings are over 1,700 foot tall, except the Sears Tower. The little piece of the antenna might stick up that high, but we can see all the buildings across Lake Michigan, all of them. It's impossible on a ball earth. The math they give us is wrong. You can prove this. You can go out and check for this curvature. You can prove the curvature doesn't exist. There's a curvature chart to go look at. You can check the distance. You can do the math yourself and find out it's not there. I highly recommend you go out and try to measure this curve. It's supposed to drop at 8 inches per mile when you square the mile. Go try to prove that it exists, and you'll prove all flat earthers wrong. Better yet, can you feel the earth spinning? No, you can't, and nobody can, because it doesn't spin. Those are my 2 favorite proofs. Nobody can measure or show me this curvature, and nobody can show me the earth spinning. They can't measure it, they can't detect it, they can't feel it, can't show it to me at all. So you blindly, with blind faith, believe in a ball that spins 1,000 miles an hour and shoots through space, and a curve that you can't measure.
I think I am also losing brain cells from watching this. This is hurting my brain. I have to go before I lose all my brain cells. Dude, if you believe the earth is flat, why don't you go to the edge of the earth? And once you are there, please jump off and stop hurting our brains.
Excuse me? Did you say edge? I didn't say anything about an edge. Why are you bringing up an edge? Are you just assuming and speculating you know how the flat earth model works and you're just assuming there's an edge? That would be like me assuming that outer space has an edge. Stupid. You just assumed there was an edge. Why don't you go look into the flat earth theory? Hey, genius, there might not be an edge. In fact, most of us don't think there is. Okay?
Oh my God! Stupidity! It hurts! Bye! I'm gone!
Hey, whoa. Where are you going? Where are you going? I thought we were having a debate. Okay, cool. So you're backing out of the debate. So that means you forfeit. That means you lose. Well, I guess there's only one thing left to say. Flat Earth wins! Flawless victory!